from a very young age, I had a hard time dealing with anger. It was, short temper and I burned really hot. So just growing up in my house with, I have 7 sisters and a brother. So there's 9 of us, all pretty stubborn, strong-willed people. Once we kind of get a sense of how the other is, we tend to, as kids, to kind of poke at that. And I had a very short fuse. I had a lot of learning to do in terms of emotional maturity. But my mother, she did a really good job of giving me the tools at a young age to process what I was feeling and to learn how to grieve and lament well, right? To pour my heart out and to be open with those things, but do it in a way that vulnerability actually fortifies me rather than leaves me exposed, and learn how to do it to the right people. So I've learned not to carry those weights by myself, to go to people, to have conversations with people that I trust, to ask myself the question, what about this is making me upset? And what I realize is that oftentimes it's because I've been offended, because I feel slighted, because I feel disrespected. And so my second question is, well, what would cause a person to do that? Is it something that I've done or a belief that they hold? If it's something that I've done, it's an opportunity for me to own that and to learn and grow. If it's something that they've done, then I do create space between myself and that person, but I also extend grace. And so what that looks like is, hey, this person may not be somebody that I want to interact with, but I realize that the way they're coming to me or what they view about me is a reflection of them, what they've been taught, what they've experienced, not me. So I don't internalize it and I don't own that label. I recognize it for what it is. And then that gives me an opportunity, if they're willing, to engage in conversations. And I always say my best defense against what somebody believes about me is to just be me.